What's up, everyone? I've got a special video for you all today. In this video, I'll walk you through one of my favorite SPY and ES, which is futures trading strategy. This is probably one of the most profitable strategies I have ever used. Very simple to manage. But before we get started, be sure you're subscribed to my channel. Click that thumbs up button and click that bell icon so you do not miss out on any of my upcoming videos. For those of you that have watched the video that me and Jay Dunn did together on his YouTube channel, Team Bull Trading, I talk about this some there, but I want to walk you through it here, give you my step-by-step process, kind of what I look for, where I place my stop losses. Now, let's get right into this. For those of you that watched my other SPY trading video, you know I have ES and SPY pulled up on my screen. I'm watching the 5-minute time frame. It's just what I prefer. Now, I'm sure that you've heard people say the trend is your friend. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm trying to identify here. Now let's start on Monday. Let's take a look here on Monday. Okay. Now this was a trade that was called out live inside Team Bull. What happened is we broke through this nice support area, as you can see here, come down. A lot of people probably took this initial breakout. In my opinion, that is a high risk entry. What I like to wait for is a pullback, a retest of this area. And I like to see what used to be support now turn into resistance. We come back up. We picked up the orders that were left unfilled there to sell orders. Then that was my entry on puts. I said, okay, I'm getting in put options here. We took this trade, insane trade. People made a lot of money off this trade. My first trim was, if I remember right, was below low of day. That's where when we have a breakthrough, then a retest. My first trim is typically on low of day. In some cases, at my where my indicators are at, but I prefer to hold till low of day. It gives me the best return, and it keeps my risk to reward ideal. The very next day, let's go to Tuesday. And you wonder, a lot of people are probably asking, why do you watch ES and SPY together? Because they both can tell different stories. And I have had times where I can look at ES and see a level when I'm trading SPY that keeps me from stopping out too early and missing the move. If you have any questions about that, I don't care to elaborate on it if you want to message me. Now, we're looking at Tuesday. Very next day, we took the same type of trade. My entry was at 405.6 on this trade for puts. As you can see, we broke through that support. We came back up, retest. We did not have an increase. Let me zoom in a little so you can see this closer. We did not have an increase in buying volume at that level, which I really like to see. We got in with puts here. Manages to trade very, very well. Now, you're probably wondering, what if I miss that initial entry? Is there a possible second entry on this trade? And yes, there is. The same exact trade we took here, we could take off this initial breakthrough and wait for a retest. As you can see, we came back up and retest before we continued on. When you're in a downtrend, that is where you want to take your entry. You don't want to take it on the initial break. You want to wait on a pullback retest. You can take the initial retest, or you can wait on confirmation, watching price action. Now, a lot of times I take futures trade based off SPY levels or vice versa. This is basic technical analysis. Very simple trading, but very efficient. And I know I said this in the video I did with Jay Dunn yesterday. Keep in mind, when I get into these trades, I have a solid plan. I'm not coming into these just winging it. Yeah, I do have days where I break my trading plan, like today. I took 3 trades, 2 was nice winners, and 1 was a loser. The losing trade was because I broke my trading plan. It happens. I accepted that. I'm going to document it. I will learn from that, and hopefully I do not make that same mistake again. But what's important is that you document that trade, because if you do not document it, if you don't write down what you're doing wrong, you will not see it, and you will continue to do it. If you write it down, you can physically say, okay, I did this day, and this day. I need to cut it out. I need to figure out what's going on, what's causing this. And you can identify uptrends the same way. You're just looking for pullback. The more time frames you have in that trend, the better, especially if you're swing trading. But for day trading, 5-minute, 15-minute, hourly is fine. But that's all I have for this video. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you all are trading live with me inside Team Bull. If you're not, I would love to have you come join our trading community. So much value there. A group of amazing people. Some call it family. It's definitely my family. But I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.